Hello students, today we will learn the topic light commercial vehicles. So light commercial vehicles or LCV, they are nothing but light trucks. So it is light trucks. So according to the classification, these light commercial vehicles are the vehicles which have the gross weight less than 7.5 metric tons. So gross weight of these vehicles will be up to or less than 7.5 metric tons. Okay. So now I have taken example of Tata 407 LPT. So this is the truck and its name is Tata 407 LPT for describing the specification of this light commercial vehicles. So first of all, here what is the type of engine which is used here? So here a high speed water cooled. So the cooling system used is water cooled. Then naturally aspirated. So what is meant by naturally aspirated? So naturally aspirated means that, so this is also called as normally aspirated. So it is an engine or internal combustion engine in which the air intake depends only on the atmospheric pressure. So it is also called normally aspirated. So here air intake depends on atmospheric pressure and not on any turbochargers or superchargers. So forced induction for air intake is done by this turbochargers or superchargers. But here in naturally aspirated engines, these are internal combustion engines in which the air intake depends on the atmospheric pressure. Then it is a high speed and high pressure. So here I have mentioned about high speed, and it is also high pressure direct injection 4-cylinder diesel engine. So here what is the type of engine? So I have mentioned the type of the engine. So it is high speed, water cooled, naturally aspirated, high pressure and direct injection. What is meant by direct injection? Direct injection is nothing but fuel is injected directly into the combustion chamber. So fuel is injected directly into combustion chamber, and there are 4 cylinders and it is a diesel engine. So this is about the specification of the engine. Now we will go into the details of the dimensions. 4 bore and stroke. So I have already discussed about bore and stroke in our previous slides. So bore is nothing but the diameter of the cylinder and stroke is the distance travelled by the piston inside the cylinder. Bore and stroke of this truck, that is Tata 407 LPT, is 97 and 100 mm respectively. Then the cylinder capacity. Cylinder capacity is 2400 cubic centimeter. The compression ratio is 19:1. Then the compression pressure, that is the mean effective pressure. Compression pressure, also called as the mean effective pressure, is 150 bar. So as it is the pressure, its dimension is mentioned in bar. Now, what is meant by this mean effective pressure? So mean effective pressure is the quantity relating to the operation of the reciprocating engine. So this mean effective pressure is quantity which is relating to the operating of the engine or the reciprocating engine, and it is a very valuable measure of engine's capacity to do work, and it is independent of engine displacement. So MEP, that is the mean effective pressure or the compression pressure, is a quantity relating to the operation of a reciprocating engine. Okay, and is a valuable measure of engine's capacity to do work, that is independent of engine displacement. So to measure the capacity of an engine, this mean effective pressure is a important parameter. Then next, the engine cylinder firing order. Engine cylinder firing order. So how the cylinders are fired one after the other. What is the order in which they are fired? So that order is 1, 3, 4 and 2, which means the first cylinder is fired first, third cylinder is fired next, then fourth cylinder is in the third place, then lastly the second cylinder will be fired. So in this order the engine will be fired, or engine cylinders will be fired. Then the engine power. What is the engine power of this truck or mini truck? That is 70 brake horsepower at 4000 revolutions per minute. Then the gross weight of this vehicle is 4 ton. Then what is the lubricating system used? So lubricating system is wet sump with splash. So it is almost same for all the vehicles. Till now all the lubricating system which I have seen has almost same lubricating system. Then what is the type of gearbox used? So the gearbox used is 5 forward speed and 1 reverse speed. So till now we have seen a 5 speed, that is forward speed, synchronous type manual gearbox. Here this gearbox is differing in this vehicle, that is the light truck. In this 5 forward speed and 1 reverse speed synchronous type manual gearbox is used. Then the wheelbase. So what is the wheelbase? It is 2.25 meter approximately. The length of the truck is 4 meters. Then the width of this truck is 1.5 meter approximately. And the last quantity is the ground clearance. So ground clearance, as I have already told, is the distance between the lowest frame of the vehicle and the ground. It is almost same for all the vehicles, that is 0.175 meter approximately. So this is about the light commercial vehicle. So here we had taken the example of a light truck, that is Tata 407 LPT. So I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.